You know, I've been calling him future President Ron DeSantis since October of 2022, but after what happened today, I really don't think I can call him that anymore. We'll get into that in just a second. Before we get into this video any further, follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, Caleb Salvatore Comedy on TikTok. We're on Rumble as well. All links are down below in the description. Like, subscribe, share, turn the notifications on. Follow my show, That's Based with Caleb Salvatore. It's on Rumble, Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Again, links are all right down in the description below. It posts every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, that's Based with Caleb Salvatore. It's brought to you by Outlaw Streamers, where you can go to outlawstreamers.com to learn more. So Ron DeSantis was asked about the impending Trump charges or Trump arrest or whatever you want to call it. Trumped up charges is probably a better word for it. Supposedly he's going to be arrested tomorrow. Whether he will be or won't be remains to be seen. But Ron DeSantis was asked about it and had a pretty disappointing answer. We're going to play the video for you, then come back and react to it in just a second.
In terms of we are not involved in this, won't be involved in this. I have no interest in getting involved in some type of manufactured circus by some Soros DA, okay? He's trying to do a political spectacle. He's trying to virtue signal for his base. I've got real issues I got to deal with here in the state of Florida. We're obviously shutting down CBDC, which is important. We've got so many things pending in front of the legislature. I've got to spend my time on issues that actually matter to people. I can't spend my time worrying about things of that nature. So we're not going to be involved in it in any way. I'm fighting for Floridians, and I'm fighting back against Biden. That's what I do every single day. Yep.
So I'm really disappointed here. I'm a guy who's been a big DeSantis supporter for a long time. And you know what? I had the great thing about me, if you go follow That's Based, my show, the great thing about me is I have no problem calling the people I support out when I think they screwed up. And I think DeSantis really, really screwed up. Former future President DeSantis really, really dropped the ball on this. There is no way to paint what he said in a positive light. He threw the little jab at Soros. I mean, come on, man. That compared to what you didn't do, that was nothing. There's no way to paint this in a positive light. At best, this is a political move because he knows Trump, and it's a bad one, honestly, because he knows Trump is his number one opponent, his number one competitor for the 2024 Republican nomination, and he thinks for some reason that him going to jail and getting arrested is what is somehow going to help him get the nomination. We posted a video about that 2 days ago. Go check that one out. 2 days ago or something. I don't remember. It is what it is. It's on the channel. Go subscribe, like, go check. You'll see what I'm talking about. At worst, he's caving to another state that he's done nothing but bash. New York. I know I said Georgia last week. I misspoke. Georgia's they've been considering charges against Trump for a long time. But at worst, he is caving to an activist attorney general from or an activist DA, from another state. That's not good. It's not a good look either way. Honestly, man, after that little stunt, it's just 2024 ain't yours. You might as well not even run, because I'm going to tell you what, you are going to be gutted in the primary. You are going to be you saw what happened. Ted Cruz was the Republican Party's rising star. Maybe 2016 wasn't his time, but if Trump failed in 2016 like everyone thought he was going to against Hillary, 2020, Ted Cruz was the guy. Ted Cruz is a joke now. Trump said his dad killed Kennedy and called his wife an ugly prostitute. And Ted Cruz was phone banking for Trump. Ted Cruz is the most castrated fool I've ever seen in politics, or one of it, I guess I should say. That will be your future, former future President Ron DeSantis, if you run. And again, I like DeSantis. I think he's done a great job in Florida. I think he's done a great job standing up to the Biden administration, which is honestly why I kind of think it's why it's so disappointing. Because now when the chips are really down, you folded. This makes it feel like all the other times you stood up to the Biden administration, it was just virtue signaling. So now it's either the chips were down, stuff got real, and you said, I'm out. I'm checking out of this one. I don't want anything to do with it. Or you're trying to destroy a political opponent. You're going along with an activist DA that stands for he stands against absolutely everything you stand for or supposedly stand for in the name of advancing your political career. You're caving. You're not even going to review it. I mean, come on, man. He said he wants to do what the people of Florida care about. The people of Florida care about Florida residents being carted out by secret police on trumped-up charges because they don't like their political affiliations. That's pretty concerning. I don't live in Florida, and that's pretty concerning to me. So I'm extremely disappointed. I've been as critical of Trump from the right as you can be without being like a Joe Walsh. I'm not that type of critical of him, but you got to call it like it is. You can't just pander to your side, and you can't just repeat BS talking points that you've been fed. DeSantis screwed up. This is a big-time mess up. This is disappointing as hell to everyone that's been backing him and supporting him, every average person like myself, maybe not his donors, I don't know. But DeSantis messed up big time. That was one of the weakest things I've seen since FDR's speech about not getting involved in World War II. I'm not comparing the two things. I'm just saying that was weak. From a guy who's positioned himself as a strong man, alpha male type candidate for political office in the conservative movement, that was soft. Soft as baby shit, man. And I said it in the video the other day. I said, this is a defining moment for Ron DeSantis. Are you going to be the governor of Florida, or are you going to be a prominent conservative figure throughout history? How you respond to this will directly affect that. And we just saw what he did. He caved. We watched him cave right there. You saw it. You saw he could have come out and said, look, he didn't even have to acknowledge that Trump was a potential opponent in 2024 because he hasn't announced that he's running yet. He could have said, this is garbage. I don't care what this guy's said about me, tried to slander me in the media. I'm going to be the bigger person, and I am going to stand up against the tyranny that's going on right now. They're trying to set up a former president. If they can set up a former president, imagine what they can do to you. That's where DeSantis should have stepped in. That he should have grown a pair right there and stepped in and said, this is not happening on my watch. We are at least going to review the charges for extradition. That's a problem. Now, like I said, I would vote for Trump in the general election in 2024 over Biden. Easy. Easy. I would have voted for DeSantis in the primary. I don't know now, because now I see a guy that looks like any other sellout politician. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you support, if you were, look, I get that there's a lot of Trump supporters don't like DeSantis, and I do have a lot of Trump supporters that follow my show and watch my videos. That's fine. We're all cool. Right? I agree with you guys on 85% of the stuff. It's fine. You can comment what you want. Do your little I told you so. Ha ha ha. It helps with the algorithm. I don't care. Make fun of me. I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that this ruins DeSantis' chances in 2024? I think that, honestly, even if he wanted to run in 2028, this is a moment that could be blown up in his face over and over and over and over again. Look how weak you were when the chips were down. That's what I would do if I were running against him. Maybe I will. Caleb Salvatore 2028? That's what? No, I won't be old enough. Never mind. Won't happen. I'll have to save my 17 votes for somewhere else. But no, if I were one of his 2028 opponents, he's defanged. Because he was considered, if anyone was going to knock Trump off in 2024, it'd be DeSantis. Now that's done. Trump just won the primary today. Unless something drastic happens and he goes down hard, Trump just won the primary today. DeSantis was largely considered to be the favorite heading into 2028. You had people like DeSantis. You had people like Glenn Youngkin out in Virginia. A couple other people. But DeSantis was the favorite. Not anymore. 2024 is Trump's, and 2028 is wide open now. Could be anybody, anyone's game. DeSantis can still win it, but he is not the favorite he once was, and I am concerned heading into 2028 that if he is the nominee, he lost a lot of the conservative base. And like I said in the last video, it's not just about winning moderates and independents. It's about inspiring your base to get out and vote for you. Because if your base stays home, the people that are supposed to vote for you, if they're not inspired, you'll lose, even if you win the moderates and independents. You have to have your base. And if DeSantis is the nominee in 2028, I am not confident that that Donald Trump supporters are going to come out and vote for him. DeSantis, what's supposed to be his base, the hardline conservative Republican Party voters, I don't know if they are going to come out and vote for him in the droves that he's going to need to win a general election. Unless the Democrats nominate some lunatic, I don't know if he's going to have the support. So now, 2020, I don't know if Trump can win 2024. He's got a lot better chance after this arrest nonsense. 2028, I don't know who you got. 2028's wide open. DeSantis is defanged. Your all-star just went down hard. Your number one draft pick was a bust. This is Len Bias. When the Boston Celtics drafted him, he's supposed to be their lottery ball popped out, and he was supposed to be this superstar basketball player, and then he died of cocaine like the night after he got drafted. This is basically that, but a political version. I think the Celtics actually had 2 young all-stars die, or potential all-stars die, like at a really young age on the team. Very sad. My favorite basketball team. I wish Jason Tatum would start hitting his threes again. Regardless of that, let me know what you think in the comments. Did this just ruin DeSantis' political career on a national scale, or am I overreacting? Go ahead and hit me with the I told you so. You're wrong. Trump's been the guy from day one. You never should have strayed. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. I deserve it. Hit me with it. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is the DeSantis era coming to an end? Is the number one draft pick a bust? Let me know. Check out my show, That's Based with Caleb Salvatore. Links are in the description. My website's not working yet. I am pounding my head against the wall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse. Peace out, and stay based. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and share around if you're feeling generous. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys did that. You can follow all my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, Caleb Salvatore Comedy on TikTok, Caleb Salvatore on Rumble right below. They're also in the description. You can literally just click them and go to the website just through the link. There's no additional work required on your end. I promise you're not going to regret it. Follow me everywhere. You can also check out my show, That's Based with Caleb Salvatore. Episodes air every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Video on Rumble, audio on Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Outlawstreamers.com to learn more. That's the network we're on. They don't let us post full episodes to YouTube. You go check it out. You'll see why. That's Based with Caleb Salvatore every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, wherever we're not banned, which unfortunately YouTube is just one of those places. We do post clips of it here, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on this YouTube channel. It plays by YouTube's rules. It gives you enough of a taste of what you're getting into. Go check those out, see if you like them, and give the show a full listen. The full listen it deserves. You can also go to my website, which hopefully it's up by the time this video airs because I've had so many problems with it, CalebSalvatoreComedy.com for booking, dates, and merch, and much more. Not really. It's really just those 3 things, but that's okay too. Click one of those 2 videos over here. Go see what else I got. Please, just like, subscribe, watch it, share it around. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse. Peace out, and stay based.